Before you watch this video, please like, share and subscribe this channel.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning class, how are you today? Meet me again in my channel to learn English for 8th grade for junior high school in chapter 9. The title is Bigger is Not Always Better. Learning objective of this lesson. In this chapter, we will learn to compare people, animals, and things in order to show their differences, to be proud of them, to praise them, and to criticize them. The focus of the lesson today is about comparison degree. What is comparison degree? Comparison degree tells us whether an adjective or an adverb is offering a comparison. The degrees of comparison in English grammar are made with the adjective and adverb words to show how big or small, high or low, more or less, many or few, etc. of the qualities, numbers and positions of the nouns, persons, things and places in comparison to the others mentioned in the other parts of a sentence or expressions. Here are the functions of comparison degree. The functions is to describe, quantify, modify, or identify nouns / pronouns, adjectives are used or reused. Degrees of comparison are used when we compare one person or one thing with another. There are 3 types degree of comparison. 1. Positive degree, no comparison. 2. Comparative degree, comparison of 2 things. 3. Superlative degree, comparison of more than 2 things. And here is the table's degrees of comparison with the example. There are some rules of comparison degree. There are different ways to form the comparative and superlative degrees of adjective. Add er and est to most 1 or 2 syllable words that end in consonants. For example, small, smaller, smallest. When the positive ends in e, add only r and st to the adjective. For example, large, larger, largest. When the positive ends in consonant plus y, drop the y and add ier and iest. For example, easy, easier, easiest. When the positive is a word of 1 syllable that ends in vowel first consonant, double the ending consonant and add er and est. For example, big, bigger, biggest. When the positive is long, that is, is a word of 2 or more syllables, add more and most before adjective to form the comparative and superlative degrees. For example, difficult, more difficult, most difficult. There are some adjectives do not form the comparative and superlative from their positive. They have irregular degrees of comparison. For example, good, better, best. We use than with a comparative degree and use still with a superlative degree. For example, Dini is taller than Dani. Putri is the tallest girl in her class. Okay class, now pay attention to this picture. Picture 1 and 2 is the comparative adjective with 1 or 2 syllables word. There are younger, older, shorter, and longer. Picture 3 and 4 is the comparative adjective with long adjective words of 2 or more syllables. There are more beautiful and more comfortable. Now it is time for you to do the task. You are going to collecting information about tables of adjectives. First table, you are going to fill in the columns of comparative adjective with 1 or 2 syllables words. The second table, you are going to fill in the columns of comparative adjective with long adjective words of 2 or more syllables. And here are the reflections of our lessons today. Complete the statement in each boxes. Well, class, I guess that's all for today. This is the end of the lessons. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in the next lesson. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.